Counting face, spinning face, I've been so many places. I was broken out of place, thinking no invitation. Could've folded, never make it, this is my innovation. More real, we taking over, this an invasion. More real, we taking over, this an invitation. More real, we taking over, this an invasion. More real, we taking over, this an invitation. Counting face, spinning face, I've been so many places. I was broken out of place, thinking no invitation. Could've folded, never make it, this is my innovation.
What's up, guys? Episode 18, forgiveness. Bless up. We just had to do a stop and redo it again, but round 2. But this is episode 18, forgiveness. I hope y'all are having a blessed day, staying true to yourself. Never let anybody tell you your values in life. I brought a special guest with me, Franklin the Turtle. He's from the Bronx. Or no, you're not Bronx, right?
No, I'm from Brooklyn.
Brooklyn?
Yeah, no.
What's the difference?
Alright, so 6'9" from the Bronx.
Right.
We don't do, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't gotta say no more. But Brooklyn.
Yeah, so he. Yeah, man, you get the gist. Welcome to episode 18, forgiveness. Thank you guys for staying tuned, and remember to stay true to yourself and your values of life. Don't let anybody tell you your goals and let you deny you from getting to your goals, because I've had that happen to me my whole life, and I had to forgive them. So that's kind of why I wanted to do this topic today. I had to bring a special guest with me, Franklin the Turtle. This is my dog. We kind of met when we met at Target about like 3 years ago now.
I say about like 2.5 years ago.
Yeah, man, it's been a minute.
Yeah.
We're starting a bunch of different things. We're doing this Rise to Elevate kicks. We got a whole bunch of shoes. We're starting to collect and stuff. And I don't know what size y'all wear. Message or write down below and tell me what size y'all wear. We have a bunch of shoes we're collecting. So we're going crazy, man. It's just what we do. We're also doing the Rise Elevate Gaming. We're getting that started. He's going to be the founder for that too. So it's exciting, co-founder as I should say. But it's exciting what we have going, and I just had to say thank you for even being part of this and stuff as a brother. And the journey that we have for us, it's going to be remarkable. When we get the handy dandy notebook.
Handy.
Yeah. Especially from what is it? Blues Clues.
Yeah,
that was Jack. So episode 18, forgiveness. I just want to start off and say how I've been. I've been great. I've been trying to grow. Teaching my friends how to grow. I'll keep saying that every episode because that is my main mission in life. Every day I wake up, I do think about myself and my girlfriend and stuff like that. But I also think about the people I surround myself with and how I can help them grow and teach them how to be, not just yes men and yes women. We'll be able to teach a lot of other people to do things that the yes people don't know how to do. So it's complicated. I sound crazy because I think about a lot of things in my head. That's why they call me Ye. Because I stay with the Yeezy.
Not the Yeezy.
I was kidding. I had to say that. I was like plotting that for like the last week. But yeah, it ain't easy being cheesy. So I just wanted to go over what's next, man. We're going to New York next week, so I'm excited about that. Just a little day or two trip. I was going to do a vlog on it, but I'm still dedicated to doing my vlog on Houston, Texas. Yes, Houston, Texas. I'm going to A-Leaf. Where Young Deji is. I had to wear the Enjoy shirt, and I did a photo shoot in it. So, again, thank you, Young Deji, for being the main support for me, man. Even though you are a superstar and you got a lot of things going on, you still maintain to talk to me and show me love. And that means a lot, bro, because a lot of people don't get to talk to the people they listen to every day.
Yeah, that's
what I'm saying? Like, that is just mind-boggling to me.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll just go over that. And then the $100 giveaway is June 10th. Also, his album is dropping on June 10th. I just found out.
For real?
Yeah, I did not know that, bro.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely
I literally woke up and I was like, wait. And I even recalculated. If he watches this, I doubt he will.
Yeah.
I went and looked at the dates, bro, and I came up with June 10th date from my giveaway first, and then he just announced that his album's coming out June 10th.
Oh yeah.
I want to impress on my thing. It was like, oh yeah, I might have to do that. Yeah. But anyways, I know Pharrell and Tyler the Creator and 21 Savage are dropping new music on June 10th too, so.
Oh yeah, it's a conspiracy.
Yeah, something's going on June 10th. Isn't it Juneteenth or whatever?
I think that's June 13th.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. You know what I'm saying? But
I thought it was something like that. So, Yeah, no, we just wanted to go over forgiveness today and just talk about how, like, a lot of times forgiveness holds a lot of people back from what they truly want to be and like, not even be, but just, like, their life. They dread all the decisions that they've allowed other people to do to them. If that makes sense. I don't think I said that right. But anyways, you get what I mean. Like, a lot of people dwell on the decisions that other people made, and which is where you have to learn how to forgive them. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, you're going around with somebody else's sorrow that they chose to do. You know, it's not their fault or it's not your fault that they're not, you know, capable of making the right decision in life. Yeah. You know? And not necessarily saying, like, if someone was to borrow money from you and they never pay you back, that's their decision, but you're still holding that thing in you. So therefore, you know what I mean, you need to learn how to forgive. And a lot of people don't know how to do that. And if we teach each other how to do that, then maybe we want to be fighting each other. Maybe we want to be, you know, we see them catch me in the parking lot, I'll catch you, cuz. Like, it shouldn't be like that, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I wanted to do forgiveness. There's more to it, but, you know, I've learned to forgive people. And I feel like this past week I had to do that, and it was a challenge. Every day is a challenge. You ever have anything encountered with forgiveness, like, where you feel like you've held on to, you know, it bothered you? It's like weights on your shoulder.
I mean, like, for me, like, not gonna get into it, but, like, basically you kind of hit on it. So, like, money, in particular, money, of course, which was a previous topic in one of these episodes.
Yeah,
you
no,
know,
right,
money,
episode 14.
So, basically, root of all evil, that type of thing. Like, if I basically gave you $1,000, you know what I'm saying, and you didn't pay me back within a certain time, of course, I'm gonna look at you different.
Right, no.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But then sometimes situations happen, and then it's also the person itself. So sometimes you just have to accept people for who they are. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, like, you know, it's a learning lesson. Next time, I'm not gonna give them that bread.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
you can't, you know? And it sucks because you want to help, but at the same time, they're just going to keep doing it and doing it. And that's not really the topic we're talking about, but it's just the principles of it. Yeah. You know, and where you have to learn how to forgive them and who they are as a person. So let's get started let's do the question of the week. It's Jack. I actually love question of the week, man. It's how can you grow if you can't learn how to forgive? And I'll repeat that again. How can you grow if you can't learn how to forgive? What do you think?
I don't think you can grow at all if you can't forgive.
No, you can't.
You can't.
No.
Like, it's literally impossible, because literally you're gonna live with those said inner demons. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And those inner demons are gonna haunt you. They're gonna literally dictate your life. And that's not what you want. Bro.
Right. And goals. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? And it's easier said than done. You know what I'm saying? But, like, literally, like, you just have to practice, like, you know what? Clear your mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying be on some guru, the entitled, you know, enlightenment, that type of thing, but at least practice. You know what I mean? Like, practice a different lifestyle. Yeah. See how it works. You want to trial and error. You know what I'm saying? Because if you stay stagnant, you're going to be miserable for the rest of your life.
That is what happens, because I don't know if people realize this, but we all know that one old person. We all know that one old grumpy person, you know, and you'd be like, yo, you talk to that man, he's mean, you know, he's an a-hole, you know what I mean, like, you just don't, it's sad, and it shouldn't be like that. Then you meet those one's grandparents or whatever, and they're like, I love you, come here, you want to play the food, you know, that's because it's love, like, they don't let nothing hold them, they don't let you know, yes, we all go through it. I'm not saying you can forgive someone in a week. I'm not saying you can forgive somebody in a month. You know, it may take a year, but at the end of the day, you have to always work yourself to forgive that person, because you still love that person. If you let that thing affect, if you let that situation affect you, then that means you love them. God dang it, man! I can't talk right now. I'm like jibbering up and stuff. Man.
You gotta get up.
Like
a
robot. You know, get the jitters out. Oh, for real. But I'll go over the question again, just so everybody can hear it. How can you grow if you can't learn how to forgive? So just think about that, reflect on that, and then attack. Because I did, and I do. Every day, every single day. There's really not many people I can forgive anymore, because I forgive everybody. Nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect.
I'm not perfect.
No. So it's just like, just kind of put two and two together like a sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go over, or not go over, but let's go to the topic and the bullet points. So the first one is, why should you forgive?
Why should I forgive?
Yeah, and I feel like if you learn how to forgive and why you should forgive, it will come a long way, not just for you, but your kids, because once your kids see that you learn how to forgive people, your kids will become a warrior. And I'm only saying that because we as humans should already know how to forgive, but the main objective of forgiveness is teaching other people how to forgive, because that is why the world is just so angry. And we, you know what I mean? Like, let's say Donald Trump, you know, he said something racist or something like that. People don't forgive that, so therefore, you know, they don't vote for him, or like, in reality, I get he's not perfect, you know, and I'm not all about politics. I don't mean to bring politics in this, but he still ran the country, you feel me? Like, he still did his thing. I forgive him for what he's done, you know what I mean? And that's something, I'm not the one to judge that. That's not my, you know what I mean? And I know that's not a good, what is it? Good example, but it's just still like, you just have to learn to forgive people, and that's why you should forgive. But what do you think? Why should you forgive?
I mean, like, why should you forgive? I mean, like, people are people. At the end of the day, you have to accept all attributes. Like, you know, when you're socializing with said person, of course, we're going to have all of our flaws. You know what I mean? But we're human. We're here. Like, you know, it's different if you know, holding on to that grudge and, you know, you're keep moving about, like, you don't bring up certain topics, that type of thing. Sometimes that person might be able to grow off of you. You may never know. Sometimes you forgive. Maybe they haven't learned that lesson yet. Maybe you're that person that can teach them that said lesson.
No, and they are.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be the difference.
It's like finding a diamond in the rough, dude.
Pretty much.
That's for yourself. You have to find yourself in the dirt and just polish it as much as possible and stay polished.
Or that episode of SpongeBob when it was Sandy and SpongeBob, and they was doing that extreme gauntlet. They was going through that thing of needles to find that little thing in the middle.
Oh no!
You don't remember
no,
that?
I haven't seen that.
You gotta
I've seen
watch
so
that.
many episodes of SpongeBob. It's so hard. The main one I remember is the curse word one.
Oh yeah, it's
that
like,
that was my favorite one. Other than that,
Yeah.
like, I remember a few in the movies. Like, the movies were jacked.
Yeah, no, that's a fact.
Goofy Goober and stuff. But no, yeah, let's go over to the second bullet point is the trauma it causes. Which is kind of what we just went over, but if you really, like, allow that thing to eat you up inside, I feel like you would, you know, like I said, be a grumpy person when you get older, or, like, not necessarily say that, but it'll eat you up to where, you know, you can't even trust family anymore. You can't even trust friends. You can't even trust your loved one, you know, and you can't even trust yourself. And that's where you get lost in the sauce and you start downing yourself in the alcohol, or, you know, just things that you shouldn't even be stressed about, because that wasn't your situation. You know, you're just letting their situation ponder you, and that's why I said you have to learn how to forgive. But it does cause a tremendous trauma to your head. I'm not a doctor, but I do something with doctors.
You said, but I'm not a rapper.
I'm not a rapper. But I am close to being one. I'm kidding. But no, I do have some songs in the vault. I wish, shout out to Jeremiah. I wish he would let me pull them things out the vault and we go crazy with it. It's like, dude, I am a rapper. I'm just kidding. I'm an ad-lib singer.
Yeah.
The background.
Yeah.
DJ Cat. We the best.
We the best.
We the best. Well, what do you think? What kind of trauma do you think it causes, like, to human people and their souls? And
I mean, like, realistically, it's gonna invade your headspace. It's not healthy.
No, it's not.
You know what I mean? Like, it affects, like I said earlier, it affects every single life choice that you're gonna make, because you did this, you may look at this different, and, like, literally, like, not to be that guy, in one dimension you gonna be doing this, in one dimension you gonna do this.
Right.
Realistically, like, your best answer, you're just gonna instantly say no and just be like,
yeah,
you know,
man.
what's like,
Scared.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, scared, you know what I mean? And then think about how the next person's gonna look at you. Now you're on a World Star video, somehow, some way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you don't want that trauma, like, just release it. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Like forgiveness, like once you forget, I feel like that's a part of the 12-step program. You know what I mean? Forgive, forget. You know what I mean?
It is.
If it helps, 5 minutes. You know what I mean? Just get it out. 5 minutes, dead it after. You know what I'm saying? And then like literally you're at peace. You know what I'm saying? Like if that makes sense.
Yeah, it
so
does.
it's like, like, oh, let's say if someone took your sneakers. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh dang, they took my sneakers. You got all that frustration out. Boom. Now it's like, okay, now I know I do this.
Yeah.
Bam, 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 bam,
Right,
bam.
and then you learn, and you keep going and going, and then you'll never ever really get mad or to where you don't even have to forgive anybody unless they really took your Scooby snacks or something. I can't forgive you if you take my Scooby snacks.
Not Scooby snacks.
That's kidding. But still, guys, just think about the trauma it causes. We'll slide over to the third bullet point, which is it good to forgive? Which is why it's common sense, but I just wanted to talk about it because I think it is basically recommended to forgive. If you don't forgive, then your life would just be ashes, man. Like you don't, and I don't mean that in a disrespectful way, but I'm just saying I've seen older people and the trauma it causes to their head and why they should have forgiven the people that they should have forgiven. Even though they might have ruined their life in a way. They still have to bounce back and learn from what they've went through and teach other people, again, how to forgive. I know I've been kind of repetitive about like the forgiveness thing, but it's something so self-explanatory. I shouldn't even have to do a video on forgiveness. Like we should already be mandatory to forgive people. But I get it. It's a hard thing to do because I've had things happen to me where I don't want to forgive them, but like I said, I can't wake up every day having someone else's problem affect me. And that's one thing I've learned as a human that slows you down from your goals, from, you meeting new friends, you meeting maybe your soulmate, like things that you don't forgive and forget. Opportunities, yeah, like you just won't grow. And so that's why I wanted to do all this. And do you have anything that you wanted to say about that? Is it good to forgive or you?
I pretty much agree, but
Yeah.
then also like a small part is like a disagree because certain time, like how you mentioned the old grumpy person.
Yeah.
There's some people that you can't change.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to.
You can't.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta be like.
Yeah. And
You know what I'm saying?
away.
Like it's like okay, there's like a couple exceptions,
But
but
still
then
forgive them.
we still forgive them for who they are. Of
Right.
course, still forgive them.
Right.
But it's just like there's some people that it's
distance.
like, how you say no in Spanish? No.
Bing bong.
Bing bong.
Bing bong. That's how you say no in Spanish.
It's-
Bing bong.
It said bing bong.
Bing bong. I'm gonna put that on the edit. I'm gonna put that in video. Well, we'll go over 3 bullet points. Why you should forgive, the trauma it causes, and is it good to forgive? So just think about that. What is it? I say it every episode, and I'm still struggling with it. Analyze or reflect, analyze, and attack. Reflect, analyze, and attack. Reflect on it, analyze it, and attack, if that makes sense. So do that. I just wanted to shout out to my social media. Rise and Elevate on everything. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Discord. Shout out to Frank. His Instagram is
MEFYF. MEFY.F.
So follow him. He is the co-founder again for the Rise to Elevate Kicks and Rise to Elevate Gaming we have coming. I'm excited. A lot of things coming. It's not gonna happen in a month. It's not gonna happen in half a year. It's definitely happening this year though. I'll tell you that. Because we getting this thing jumping. Again, guys, be true to yourself. I kind of wanted to go over just the project for the interviews I have coming. I'm meeting with a bunch of people. I'm still doing my thing. For the people that have been staying tuned and being loyal for wanting to be part of the interviews, thank you. I just wanted to bring that up because I know people are waiting for that. But I am getting it going. I promise I am not stopping. Every single day I am writing down stuff to do things to change the artists in South Carolina. Because we will change South Carolina's music industry on my mama. Oh my mama.
Oh my mommy.
So again, guys, stay true to yourself. Be yourself. Thank you, Franklin the Turtle, for coming through. It means a lot. Turtle. Be yourself, guys. I can't stress this enough. Hashtag Rise to Elevate. Peace. That's perfect.
Yeah.